We go to the courts now, and a case against the driver linked to the Carletonville crash that killed 11 people and the driver in July has been postponed until early next year. 55-year-old Gert van Emmenis is now out on bail, but he faces 12 charges of culpable homicide and one of reckless driving after his vehicle collided with a scholar transport vehicle, killing the children. Newzroom Afrika Zola Sholwana is there for us. Zola, good morning. It was a quick appearance, it would appear, in court. Tell us more about what you saw unfold.
A quick appearance indeed. It was Iman. It literally lasted less than 10 minutes. We understand that the reason for another postponement is due to the fact that police need to conduct further investigations. They need to profile the accused. They need to verify his address. They also have to have access to his cell phone for further investigations. We understand that this was his second appearance due to, in fact, he couldn't attend his first appearance because he was hospitalized. So this one was his third, excuse me. We have seen families of the children that perished in that, tragic accident. And what I can tell you is that most of them are not quite pleased with how things are going and the fact that the accused has been granted bail. We know that the NPA did not oppose the bail on certain conditions, and the conditions were the fact that the accused must not interfere with the investigations and must not have contact with those that are believed to be witnesses of the accident, and he must also hand over his passport during this entire process. But let's bring in the parents of these children who are saying, in fact, at this point, they are accusing officials for not sticking to their word. They are saying that they feel like they took care of the funerals of their children. And they're also alleging that there was a donation that was made by the mining company that the accused works for, and they were not made aware of that money and they don't know what happened to it. And they're saying a lot has been happening. Speaking about one of the survivors, in fact, the lady next to me, her daughter is one of the survivors, and she is saying that the daughter has not gotten counseling ever since the incident. But let's bring in Noma Temba. Thank you very much for your time. It's quite sad understanding that you have to come to court and be part of this case and be reminded that your child is no longer there. And now you are also claiming that officials basically lied to you from the beginning.
Dintho tse ngata tse etsagetseng tse leng gore rona as the parents are happy ka tsone. We were offered donations ke the funeral parlor of which ke AFS, whereby we are customers tsa AFS. We sat down with the employees tsa AFS re ba questiona about certain conditions regarding taba ya mafu a bana. But kae we were forced, I would say. We were forced to accept thuso e batlang ka yona. Little did we know after everything re tlo suffer the consequences tse leng gore at the end of the day di re thibela go etsa ntho tse leng gore we feel like di right for rona. Ntho ke buang ka yona ke gore when we questioned batho ba go AFS regarding the customers, we were promised compensation after mafu a bana. But to this day I also received anything. 2 weeks ago, I went to AFS. Then I was told the Horiki buka, le account number, and then also nantusa hasho horeto fumanabokai. And then hatsebe horeto fumananeng. And then I asked regarding the invoices tamafu since well, we were told we need to claim for RAF. But only yesterday we received an message or WhatsApp from Caitlin Oberekango AFS saying we are not entitled for those invoices since well we did not pay for the funeral zaban. We wanted to pay for the funeral zaban baron, but we were forced to take donations from go AFS. And another thing, we were concerned as parents, Harmony Gold Mine did not even send one delegate to the families after the accident. We went to question the accused alone, but you guys did not even bother to come and say condolences. We are not asking for money or anything, but just to say askis. So Harmony organized meeting the municipality and the Department of Education, whereby re findile out hore Harmony spent almost 300,000 ko mafung a bana, of which rona batswadi we were not made aware of. Rona re tseba everything was taken care of by government and the Department of Education, even the municipality. But to be honest, those people did not even contribute even 1 cent ko mafung a bana.
So one of your children survived. I just want to understand, has she been receiving, some counseling?
No. The only time she received counseling, I think, was when she went back to school. She only had 2 sessions. And then after that, azange athole afumana counseling. I went to the school last week because one of the guys who was assisting her go accident wanted to meet with her, and the other one who survived was hospitalized. So the teachers made me aware that there's something isn't right. She's not coping at school. And then and then I told them the same behavior it's the same one that I'm getting at home. When I receive counseling, I've asked for 2 from several people.
Thank you very much, Ma, for your time. Unfortunately, we are running out of time. But Iman, that was one of the parents essentially telling us how life has been following the funeral of their children. Back to you in studio.
Zola, just a quick one on the accused himself, Gert van Emmenis, making his second appearance there. Anyone there to support him, and what was his demeanor like?
While we saw a few family members, supporting him, I must tell you that he actually looked the same as, the last time. One cannot really tell how he's feeling based on how he's expressing himself in court. And I saw him speak, for himself. But what I can tell you is that families feel like he lacks a bit of remorse at this point. They are saying that they are not quite happy with how he has been, presenting himself in court at this particular stage.
All right.